Hello everyone, my name is Mephisto9466. This video is going to go over engineering in Elite Dangerous. We are going to answer these 4 questions in this video. What is engineering? What do you need for engineering? How do you engineer? And how do you gather the stuff for engineering? Firstly, engineering is simply adding effects to different modules. You can add an effect to beam lasers that will cool your ship. You can add an effect to pulse lasers that can cause random module malfunctions, and many, many more. There are 5 things you need for engineering. Number 1, materials. We will go over how to get that later on in this video. Number 2, a Diamondback Explorer. Yes, there are many ships that you can use for this, but we are going to use this one because it is extremely cheap and has very, very good jump range. Number 3, an SRV, because you're going to be going on to planets. Number 4, a fuel scoop. You use this so you can get around the bubble in the galaxy without having to run out of gas and calling the fuel rats. Number 5, a detailed surface scanner. I will explain that later on in the video. Before we get into any of that, I want to show you how you can use Inara to locate the places that you can go to in order to gather the ship and the outfitting for it. Please also view the link in the description to get the website and to also access the build for the Diamondback Explorer. To get the ship, first you need to click Data, then click Ships. Click Ctrl and F to bring up your browser search, and then type in Diamondback Explorer and then click it. After that, click Search Shipyards, then click Change Search. Click Near Star System and type in the system that you are in. Then click Search. The closest one to you is going to be toward the top. Click the copy button to copy the name of the system. Go back to your galaxy map, click the search bar, then click Ctrl V to paste it. Search the system and plot the course and go there. To locate the outfitting you need, click Data, then click Modules and Equipment. Select the section that you are looking for. We're going to choose Core Internals and look for a 4D power plant for this demonstration. Click Ctrl F and type in 4D power plant. Click 4D power plant, then perform the same steps that you performed before when you were searching for the ship. Now we are going to answer, how do you engineer? Step 1. Go to the engineering tab, locate the engineer that will perform the engineering you want. Step 2. If the engineer is not unlocked, you must perform the actions they require for you to unlock them. Step 3. After you unlock them, fly to the planet they are at, land, go to the station services, and then the engineering tab. Select the engineering you want, then click this button to engineer. Head to the tips and tricks section for more information on the process of engineering. This one is going to be a big one. So make sure you pay attention. There are 3 types of materials that you need for the various engineering that you may use: raw, manufactured, and encoded. Raw materials are on the periodic table. Manufactured materials comes from ships, and encoded material is data that you download. All 3 types are also mission rewards. There are many, however, I will go over the best ways to collect each type of material. For raw material, you'll want to take the build from earlier and head to the crystalline forest. Please review the video in the description for a detailed rundown of how to do the crystalline forest and for their locations. For encoded material, head to HIP 12099 and go to HIP 120991B as in boy, and look for Jameson crash site. You must fly close to the planet, otherwise you will not see it. Scan the 4 beacons there, then log out and log back in. Rinse and repeat that process until you are full. I'll explain what to do next after I explain how to get the manufactured material. For the manufactured material, there are 3 main ways to get them. All 3 have their pros and cons, and neither are better than the other. First way is to go to a high-grade emission source. In order to effectively use this, you must log out of the game to your desktop, then log back in. Go back into Super Cruise and drop back into the source you found. Do that for however long that source is available, and then go find another. Make sure that when you are searching for them, you are scanning the nav beacons to make it easier. The second option is to do missions and to get the rewards. You mainly want to get biotech conductors and exquisite focus crystals from these because they are the highest tier and are easy to get from missions. The third way is to go to Hot Jupiter and destroy passenger ships. It is located in the system shown on the screen. I'll also put it in the description as well. Make sure that if you're going to do that you bring collector limpets and cargo. Now, for what you will need to do after you gather all of that material, you will need to go to a raw material trader, a manufactured material trader, and an encoded material trader in order to trade down for what you will need. In order to find that, you go back to Inara, click data. Once you click data, click where it says search nearest. Where it says near star system, click it, type in the system that you are in, go to where it says station services, and go ahead and type in material trader. Then click search. In the search results, on the left, you will see where it says trader type. You will see that it says encoded, raw, and manufactured for the different types that there are that are near you. Click the copy button, put it into your galaxy map, plot the course, and head to the station that has the material trader that you want. And then just trade down for whatever you need. Now, these are just a couple of tips and tricks for you in order to hopefully make things a little easier. So, first tip is a universal and fast method to unlock your engineers. All you have to do is go to the engineer that you want to level up, pick an engineering effect that you do not want and level it to level 5. The reason you do this is to reduce how much is going to cost for you to engineer the effect that you actually want. Level 1 will cost more than level 5, than if you were to get the engineer up to level 5. If you do not wish to utilize the engineer, and trust me, there are some that you really don't need, you just level the module to the middle of grade 3 and you will unlock the next engineer. This next tip will help you when you're heading to the crystalline forest. You can set your plot to only go to stars that you can fuel from. The acronym for the star types that you can fuel from is KGB FOAM. So KGB FOAM as in Mary. To set that, just follow the steps that you see here on the screen. That is all that I have to say about engineering in Elite Dangerous. If you have any questions or something was confusing, mention it in the comments and I'll clarify it. Stay safe in the black and good luck.